Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today is Thursday the 18th of April 2024 and I'm looking at this another new, not Resident Evil figure. This one is Carlos, I believe. It doesn't show anything on the box really, just shows some accessories. It looks like that's what you get. If you look inside you can see the body and there is the head there, I can see. So this is the one I haven't got. So I am looking forward to this. Also, I'm going to have a video soon with some news, which includes some news about these figures too. The other ones, I'll put a link in the top right too. There's 2 videos on those. So you can watch both of those. And you've got loads of figures, well, quite a few of the characters from that. And also, I will put a link in the top right to the Boris Ping ones. And I'll have some news about Boris Ping ones as well in my news video coming in, hopefully in the week. Or maybe the week after, so we will see. And also some other exciting news in there too, I hope, just waiting for people to come back to me. Okay, I'm going to unbox this and set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. What a fantastic looking figure. Now, this is everything he comes with. That's not strictly true. He does come with a little bit of tacky, of a blue tack. That's to put in the neck, focused, to put in the neck peg. The neck hole of the head, so it stays on nicely. It's not the best of fits, but I don't think it really needs it. Well, mine seems to be okay. He just looks really, really good. Now, I'm not familiar with this character. He's not in one of the Resident Evil games that I've played, so I don't know anything about him. The other ones I've reviewed, I've obviously played those games and familiar with them. Looks really good, and one of the things I like already, if I look at the gun, which you can't see on camera just yet, we'll look in a minute, it's got a drilled or at least indented barrel, which is fantastic. Okay, let's get a close look. Before that, consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. Get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube. Also have prize draws from time to time, including one happening this month, April 2024. We've only got like a week or so left of this for this prize draw. And we have exclusive content from time to time too. So please do that and help support this channel. Okay, let's have a close look. And you can see there, indented barrel on the gun. That head sculpt is fantastic. I love that. He has got a lot of hair. And you can see he can shoulder the gun very well. Let's get him looking the same direction he's shooting. Fantastic head sculpt. Needs a bit of inking on the arms, on the vest, on the legs. He also comes with a pistol that was pre-inserted in this holster here. And you see it on the back. He's got that nice logo going on there too. That looks it's not really the umbrella logo. What umbrella logo is that? I'm not sure. But that just feels a bit tacky. The rest is dried, so I'm not sure if that's the decal or something else there. But he just looks really, really good. Absolutely cracking looking figure. Okay, there is one thing I had to do to make him hold the gun nicely, and that is I had to take my box cutter and just separate the thumb and the finger here. They were joined, so the fingers wouldn't stretch out to hold. I just had to do that. Okay, now let's get a look at his articulation, hence why I took the guns out of his hand, or the gun out of his hand rather. So head, this is a bit loose because of the no tack, but it will look left and right. Up and down is limited, and side to side is barely there. But you know what, he looks great, I don't care. There is inking on this, so I'll take that part back, but you could do a bit more on the back and on his arms. Okay, so shoulders all the way around, as you'd expect. To the side, he's getting slightly over flat. Bicep bend, he's getting 90 degrees, and the hand is a joint. So you line the joint up, you've got articulation. At the moment, it is lined up for wave articulation. He does have trunk, you can see there. He'll lose a bit with the vest on, but he has a forwards, backwards, side to side, and can turn. Waist, he can turn as well. Sorry, let me show you that. So not his hips, but his waist and trunk. Forwards is like this, backwards is amazing, and sideways is amazing too. If I put which means with his hips in, oh, his leg's gonna pop off. I was hoping he'd get a nice sitting position without his legs. Oh, he can. Look at that. That's some of the best sitting position you're going to find on a 1/18 scale figure. That's practically 90 degrees, which means fitting in your vehicles. You've got like a Resident Evil painted vehicle, whatever. He will sit in that nicely. You know, he can be the driver. So he's bend his legs. So his knee bend is a double kneecap, super tight as we can see, but that's a nice sitting position for driving or being a passenger. That's great. So backwards on the hip is about that far. So combined with the forwards one, it's a pretty good range of motion. Let's just do that again. That's pretty good. We saw the knee bend already. Outwards, still good. This is really shaping up to be one of the best ones they've done. Thigh twist. Now the boot. It'd have been so easy to do a boot turn where the boot is, but there appears to be no boot turn, which is a shame. Don't want to break my figure. It's got a nice, really good tippy toe. I like that. There's no toe articulation. The dorsiflexation is decent for a boot, and he has the swivel in, which is nice, and he has the swivel out. So what I'll say is fantastic articulation. The only really places where it could be improved, I would say, a little bit in the head, better fit in the head and better articulation, slightly more on the bicep bend, and then give him a boot turn, you know, or give him a barbell in his shoulder. He has no shoulder roll for or does he? Am I just making it up? No, he doesn't. If he had that, it'd be practically perfect, but he is really quite good. Okay, let's get an idea of his size, and I'll do a comparison. Let's get a nice focus going on. Okay, let's get my tape measure. So here's your modern scale. So he is almost 4.5. He's just a touch under 11 cm. So 4.5 inches about, and a touch under 11 centimeters. Really, really good. I'm going to compare it to some of his Resident Evil brothers and sisters. So give me a second and let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look with Hunk from the same line, same toy producer here. These are very limited runs. And Hunk appears to be a touch taller because of the helmet. And then look at, sorry, I think I say Claire in my toy haul. I think this is Jill, who is lovely because she is shorter. Oh, great looking figures. And you put in the other ones they've got, and you put in the Boris Ping ones, and you're going to have a great lineup of Resident Evil figures. Now let's compare to my Acid Rain or Narina Sentinel with the Fortnite Fade head. Scale well with other lines. And this is my Putinator, which is just a Joy Toy figure with a custom head. Ooh, the holy hands. And again, scale well. I think Carlos is probably my favourite out of the bunch at the moment. I think that head sculpt is really, really on point. Great looking figure. What I'm doing now is quickly pause this, set him up in an action pose, and we'll conclude. So I'll be back in an instant. Just a very quick and easy pose. I wanted to do kneeling, but without having the boot turn, it's actually quite difficult for them to do kneeling, and he will struggle with kneeling. Great looking figure, like him a lot. My only criticism of this line is that the guns are brittle. So you may have seen in the one of the videos with Leon, I broke a shotgun, and this one with Carlos, I just broke the sights off the top, so I've had to glue it on quickly when I was putting it into his hand. So just be careful of that. Fantastic looking figure. I love this a lot. Okay, this is all Smash Toys signing out. So please like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and I'll see you next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.